everybody, it's Allison, stlprostretch.com. Please like, subscribe, share. Today we're going to talk about our feet. Sometimes I'll do a little extra footwork in class. People tend to like it. And I think right now a lot of us are spending a lot more time at home, and a lot of us might be more barefoot, which is a natural thing, but sometimes too much barefoot can cause your feet to get sore, can cause your feet to hurt, maybe you'll start getting plantar fasciitis, things like that. And it's not really a function of walking around barefoot, because we don't have a problem, most of us don't have a problem standing barefoot. We don't have a problem walking with shoes on. So it may be how we're walking while we're barefoot. Maybe putting too much emphasis on the heel strike, maybe putting too much emphasis on the toes. Anyway, here's some things you can do to help loosen up your feet. I am going to shake hands with my foot. I'm going to put my index finger in between my big toe and my second toe, and then just interlace the fingers all the way down. This may be quite difficult for you. Just do the best you can. And then once we're here, we've got these toes all spread out. I'm going to start to move the toes around in a circle. And then back the other direction. And for me, I have a little bit of a big toe problem, so this is a little bit painful, but it actually helps me. You'll have to experiment with that yourself. Just moving around one direction and then the other. And then I'm going to do a little self-massage. I'm going to take my thumbs and I'm going to put them at the base of my heel, right there. And I'm going to start to push and slide the thumbs up the foot. I want to get into each line of each toe. You may want to use some lotion for this too. Each line of each toe all the way up. And then we'll do the other foot. So again, I'm going to shake hands with my foot. Index between the big toe and the second toe. And then all the rest of the fingers follow until your toes are nice and spread out. And then I'm going to grip and swirl around in a circle one direction. And then the other direction. And I actually have some silicone like toe separators. I think they're called yogi toes, but I'm not exactly sure. A wonderful client of mine gave them to me, and I much appreciate it. But if you don't have one of those, you can use your own fingers. It's fine. And then again, we're going to try to massage the bottom of our foot. I'm going to take my thumbs. I'm going to put them at the front of my heel, right there, and I'm going to slide it up. And this, I usually use, I sometimes get a little bit of what I feel like is starting to become plantar fasciitis. And I have a Yamuna ball. I do not work for any of these products that I'm mentioning. My Yamuna ball is right here. And it is a unique design. It's very hard. And it has all these pokey things sticking out of it, and I just kind of step on it if I feel it in the morning, and just kind of step on it for a couple minutes, and then it tends to go away. They are quite expensive, but I think well worth it. And it comes with two, so if you are interested in getting one, comment, and I'll tell you how to spell it. And then we're going to move on to some simple exercises that you can do for your ankles and your calves. and your feet. I'm going to grab behind my right knee, and the other leg, it doesn't matter what you do with it, I'm just going to stretch mine out, and I'm going to pull my knee in towards my chest and kick my foot up. Immediately I feel a hamstring stretch as I kick up. We don't want the leg to move away from you, so try to keep it, close to your chest as possible. It does not matter that your leg is not straight. And then point and flex your foot. Bring the toes back as far as you can toward the shin, and then the heel toward the calf, and point the toe. So we're going both directions. This is one where if I do it in the morning, I definitely notice a huge difference than if I do it later in the day, because the muscles are tight from sleeping, and a lot of times when we sleep, our toes are pointed because of the blankets, or if you're lay on your stomach like I do. And then we're going to move the foot around in a circle, one direction, and the other direction. And then switch legs. So left knee in toward the chest. Whatever you want to do with your right leg. I like to extend mine out. Pull it in, and then kick the foot up toward your head. Again, a lot of times when I get this in class is people kick up and then they move the knee away. And that's not what we want, because we want to get into the entire fascia line. This is going to get into the foot and the calf a lot better if we hold it in toward the chest. So kick up toward your head, and then point and flex. We're bringing the toes back toward the shin, and then the shin toward the heel. However many times you want to do. Sometimes I do 10. And then circle around one direction. And then circle back the other direction. You can do that as many times as you like. And then we're back up. And we're going to end up with the downward dog stretch. Doesn't have to be a perfect downward dog. Hands and knees. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up. Little bend in the knee. Push your hips back. And then start to unfold the legs. You may want to just kind of walk your dog a little bit. I know that's what they call it in yoga class, walking the dog, lifting a heel and then the other. And then we'll work into the Kihara resistance stretch. Your body is the resistance. Lifting up the weight of the body. So I'm lifting up on the balls of my feet. Shifting forward. And then shifting back and slowly lowering the heels. Lift, shift forward, shift back, and slowly lower. I'm going to try to, as I get going on this, lift the toes a little bit. And then if I really want to add to the stretch, try lifting the toes as I bring the heels down. Tilt the tailbone up and press the chest back toward the thighs. And that's it. And if you want to get more into the calves, I've got a video all about calf stretching in 2 segments. One with the chair, it's a little bit easier, and the second one without a chair and get pretty intense. So hope you have fun with that. Take care of your feet. See you next time. Bye-bye.